alive again. Alright, and we're back. Easy enough. Okay. Can you all hear me alright? Yep. Alright, cool. Cool. Okay. I know, Chocolate, we were gone for so long. Okay, we are going to we're going to see what's up with Christine. I'm going to bring him in here right now.
Hello.
Hello.
Yo.
How's it going, man?
Not bad. Not bad. Pretty fucking tired, but otherwise all right. How are you?
That's a 12-hour stream, isn't it?
Yeah. So, what?
Yeah, I posted some pictures to, like, General.
Posted pictures?
Honestly, though, the nose doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, doesn't look that bad at all.
I see this picture of you flexing here.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I was like, I was on 13 tablets of DXM. I drank
Jesus.
a 35 cl bottle of whiskey. I was having a very nice night walk. You know, walking around in my shorts. Said hello to a bunch of guys, and they walked up with me and they like, hey mate, how's it going? And I was like, oh, yeah, how's it going? It's night for a walk, and it's like, and things escalated from there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the hell happened. It just like,
So you said they were bikers?
bicycle. Yeah, they were on bikes. I think they were like, yeah, I mean, like, they were definitely youths because they were like
Yes.
young and they weren't
Right.
making much sense. They were like talking in slang. Um, you know how it is.
Right.
Yeah.
And so you just came up and said hi to him? That's it?
Yeah, and they were like, they started filming us. Like, it got bright light in my face,
So they
and
were filming you?
yeah,
Huh.
and then sooner or later, like, I don't know, started an altercation in which they punched me multiple times in the face. I didn't fight back, but like, I got knocked down. Briefly lost consciousness, and I got back up, and well, I think my nose is broken, but like, not that big of a deal. I've had worse.
Yeah, I mean the nose isn't a big deal. It's the concussion everybody's worried about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, right? I mean, like, how can you punch a guy who's like out of it in the face and not knock them out. I mean, you have to be a weak man to not be able to do that. And these kids were vicious.
I mean, I still would recommend going to the hospital. One for the concussion, you got to get that like strap for your nose to make sure it heals properly. Otherwise, it's gonna grow up. It's gonna the
I think
cartilage
it's
is
fine.
gonna get fucked up.
I mean, it seems to be straight. I'm breathing fine.
I mean, is it
I
hurt
have
to
no
touch it?
breathing difficulties.
So are you still tripping on the DXM? Is it,
Yes.
yeah. Well,
Well, it takes 16 hours to wear off. And I've been tripping on it every day for like a week now.
Dang.
that's
It's
That's a
like
lot.
it's like being blackout drunk, but like also sober at the same time. Like weirdly enough, like
Yeah,
I
well, I mean,
hallucinate,
yeah,
like I hallucinate that like AI is like talking to me through the screen. It's like weird. It's like it's a fun experience.
yeah, well, it's a dissociative hallucinogen, so you
Yeah.
know, probably not something you want to be doing every day. I don't mean to sound
Nah.
like your dad or whatever, but
No, absolutely not. You're right. You're right. You're preaching to the choir here. But I am unfortunately fucking stupid.
yeah, I can't say I've ever done it myself. Other than taking like normal doses of cough syrup, but yeah, I've never
I
taken
take it
like,
in tablet form. I mean, like,
yeah,
it's like kind of a pain to go around the shops and like buy it like syrup form. And also, it like you get diarrhea, like severe diarrhea.
yeah, I
Like,
imagine.
the stuff out like where you like shit like a projectile stream into the toilet bowl of brown.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, it's like it's a sorbitol in it. It's just liquid sugar, and it just flushes your system clean.
Yeah, I
Is
mean, it basically acts as a laxative.
yep, yep,
Oh.
and also you vomit uncontrollably. I mean, like yeah, and to get like really decent high, you have to like drink like 3 bottles of it. So like you're gonna be like vomiting, and then like yeah, you don't get like full high. I mean. The pill form is like much superior because you can just take 20 pills, right? And then you get the high and there's no vomiting or anything, no diarrhea or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do it, the pills sound like the right way to do it.
Yeah, no, none of that like laxative stuff that they put in to make it non-recreational.
Yeah.
I like the recreational to be like an optional quality of the drug of the product.
Fighting MC's asking, okay, dumb
We
question.
do.
We doing call-ins or these guys regular guests? Yeah, I guess we're just kind of bringing people in, see what's up. We're in
Yeah,
the. I don't even know what
yeah,
this part of the stream is. We're just winging it.
yeah. But like, man, like these kids like kicked my ass. They like,
Bless you.
yeah, broke my nose, they punched us in the face, and I was like, hold on a second, yeah, no need for violence. Why are you punching us? I didn't punch them. I don't think I threw a single punch back because they were like kids on bikes, and like
So
I don't want to go to jail because I'm fucking 30. I don't know how old these kids are.
so did they eventually just like leave you alone, or did you get away somehow?
Yeah, they left eventually.
Well, that's good
after
at
like
least.
beating me profusely. But like, you know,
Well, I'm glad you lived. That's all I can say.
yeah. But we talked philosophy, and it was like they seemed to think that like it was my fault that I got beat up because I wasn't showing some kind of like street cred respect, kind of like, you know, I don't even know whatever their language is.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you ran
Like pick a
into a
language.
bunch of delinquents and they just decided to fuck with you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I hope you're okay,
Thank
man.
God, thank God they never went to the gym though, because like if they actually punched me for real, I mean like they punched us like viciously as hard as they could, but like they were just kids,
Yeah.
you know, they didn't even knock us out. You know, and this is me like high and drunk as hell, not calm as out, not resisting at all. So you know,
Well,
like I kind of got lucky. Thank God they didn't steal my phone, and they recorded it. They recorded the entire thing,
huh.
which is how I knew they were children. Well, they weren't children, but like they were like, I mean, they were like taller than me, or the
Yeah.
same height. You know, so I assume they were like 15 to 25. They weren't bikes, pedal powered bikes,
Are you talking like bicycles or motorcycles?
motorbike,
Oh,
motorcycles, like
okay.
dirt bikes.
All right. All right.
You know, and like when they videoed the thing, a bunch of other guys, like, you know, like four of us turned up, and there was like six of them, like, you know, darting around on bikes. And I was just like, oh, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, so you had people with you?
No, I was by
No.
myself.
Oh, you okay? Sorry, misunderstood.
Yeah, yeah, there was like six of them on like bikes, just like, you know, two of them were on foot. But somehow it turned out that like in their mind, I had disrespected them somehow,
Sure. Yeah.
and so you know I had to apologize. Or like you know, I did apologize. I was like, well, I'm sorry you saw that this way, you know, for beating the shit out of me. But you know, I didn't understand that was disrespectful,
Well, yeah. I mean,
and they bought it. So you know, whatever. It was an easy out for them.
where do you live at, by the way?
Oh, it's just right next to us.
No, I mean like, where are you from?
Gateshead, Newcastle, like UK.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I was just a local park. I was walking around in, and I say 9 o'clock night walk.
Well,
Lesson learned:
yeah. I
do
guess
not
the lesson
approach,
is
Yeah.
do not
don't
approach young men.
don't approach
And
random dudes in the middle of the night.
yeah, and try and like talk to them, trying to make friends or just be like friendly. Hello, what's up? You know.
Yeah, that sucks, man. Sorry.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a hell of a hangover tomorrow, huh?
yeah, probably. I mean, thank God though, like thank God that like scumbags in general do not go to the gym.
Yeah.
Um, because I would be in trouble then. You know, if they actually like were able to like hurt people by punching them, you know,
Yeah.
that
Do
would
they
be
do they like knock you down when they hit you?
oh yeah.
Yeah. Does your head hit the ground?
Well, yeah, I mean, like, I didn't see it coming because, you know,
Yeah.
like, you know, I wasn't, they were shining a light in my face. And it was like, you know, I wasn't being overly aggressive. I was just in, like, you know, I wouldn't try that, mate. Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
like laughing it off in the smack.
Well, I hope when you wake up tomorrow you go to the hospital. I know you don't want to, but
No, I'm not going to hospital. I'm fine. Like, I broke my nose way worse than this, and it's been fine. Whatever.
yeah, no, like
I've
I
already
said,
got.
it's not the nose I'm worried about. It's the hitting your head. Scary.
Nah, I mean, I didn't lose consciousness. I got a bit rattled, you know,
Okay. All right.
like as you do when getting punched in the face.
Sure. Well, yeah, no, I'm glad you seem to be okay.
Yeah, it was just a weird experience, though. It was a weird experience,
Yeah, I mean,
you
I
know.
imagine you
I
got assaulted.
Yeah, because like you don't expect it though. Like you know, you don't see it coming because you don't expect people to behave like animals. You know, like
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
You gonna like file a police report or anything?
nah,
Huh?
I don't think the police would do anything.
Fair enough. Well, you said they filmed it. Maybe those. I mean, maybe
That
they're
is,
stupid enough to post it somewhere.
yeah,
And then you'd have some pretty good evidence.
yeah. I mean, to be honest, right? I think what it is, right? They're probably just stupid kids being stupid. They
Yeah.
found like some guy on
Yeah.
drugs and decided to beat him up. Yeah, nah, that's like it is what it is.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've
It's the UK.
never
It's
experienced anything
the
like that.
UK is terrible.
What'd you say?
I'm saying the UK is a terrible place.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I've never been.
Do not.
Yeah, I mean that's. I haven't heard good reviews lately.
Don't people just
Yeah,
like stab each other over there?
they do, yes. Especially in London and city centres. I mean, like, didn't really expect this in the Primrose. Like,
Yeah. So, how when you're tripping on DXM, how hard is it to go to sleep?
uh, you kind of can't
Right.
till the trip's over. No matter how tired you are, you could like just literally like lie down and like be like fall asleep tired, but like you can't go to sleep because your mind is racing.
Sure. Yeah. And like, how long does it last?
Um, like a good 16 hours,
Jesus Christ.
Mm.
which is why it's such a good alternative to alcohol,
I don't
and
know.
why you shouldn't combine it with alcohol.
Yeah.
I mean, I had like a mild dose. I mean, like, 13 is like a mild dose. I mean, like normally I take like 22 and go completely out of my mind.
So you're telling us you shouldn't combine it with alcohol, but you drank like a whole bottle of whiskey with it.
Yeah, yes.
Do as I
And
say,
look
not
at
as I
the
do.
results. I got beat up by children. Well, adult children.
Well, I mean, I guess it'll be a story to tell your kids one day.
Yeah, if I have them.
If they're not
Doesn't
out
look like it.
beating someone else up.
Oh no, right, yeah. Well, first of all, I wouldn't have kids. I don't have the viz to like chat up a female, but like
Hmm.
yeah. Um Secondly, yeah, that's kind of it. No, I'm
Yeah.
just not gonna have kids.
Fair
I
enough.
wouldn't inflict kids on this world.
Yeah, no, I kind of feel you on that.
Yeah, this world is too shitty for kids. Like, wait until it gets a bit better, at least.
You ever
Like,
thought
wait
about
until
like
things aren't like awful.
you ever thought about getting out of the UK, moving somewhere a little
I don't have the money. I'm
ah,
on benefits.
sure, fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah, I live on welfare. I'm poor as shit.
Mm.
Also, like, too mentally ill. I mean, like, I could like kind of like educate myself and get a college course, but that would require like going on courses and like interacting with people and like, eh, eh. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, no, I got you. Um,
How about just be a man child? I mean, like, look, I do volunteer work. I go to men's clubs. Like, I help me dad. Like, I work for free. I don't get paid.
yeah,
I help me dad like assemble furniture for 3 days. Like last week, that was like 15 hours of work. It's like several like we're working for housing association where I set up several rooms worth of furniture, just flat packing. It had to be assembled, so we assembled it.
you never said, "Hey, Dad, cut me a paycheck."
Well, he'll pay us when he's got the money
Yeah, I got
because
you.
he's legally obligated. But I don't do it for the money. I do it for like I do it to get out of the house,
Yeah, yeah,
and I don't know, I'll be like economically productive, like and gain life experience.
Chocolate Fitzgerald says he thought you were Australian due to the accent.
Oh, I have a bastardized accent due to like American cartoons and Japanese cartoons and just like cartoons in general. See my main like input.
Yeah, like a lot of people in America can't tell the difference between like an Australian and a UK accent. Sometimes I can't.
Weird.
Yeah, because I
Oh,
know you
the
guys, it seems
UK.
like completely
I mean,
different.
I've been
Yeah.
mistaken for like a Bulgarian, and I've never left the UK in my life. I've never like went beyond like a certain, little square box, but like people are like, "Are you Bulgarian?"
Hmm.
The accent reminds me of Bulgaria. Just like
Mm.
fucking hell.
Yeah, I don't even know what a Bulgarian accent sounds like. So
Yeah, it's wild. Anyway, Jesus, dude, how can you stream for like 12 hours straight? It's like
well,
wild.
He's been on for 24, man.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I
Is
mean,
it the alcohol withdrawal? Like,
no, I'm already through that. That only took a few days. It's mostly
what's
that
wrong?
I just have really bad insomnia. Like, um, I can't
Uh,
I can't fall asleep unless I take a bunch of medication. So if I don't take the medication, I just stay awake indefinitely.
that might be a medication problem.
No, it
It,
started when I was a little kid. When I started to go through puberty, I developed like really bad insomnia. I went to a bunch of doctors, and eventually they got me on
well,
some
there's a
medication
problem.
that.
You went to a bunch of doctors.
Well, I wasn't sleeping at all, dude. Like there was nothing else to do at that point except get medical
Well,
help.
there's other reasons for that. That may be the case.
Yeah, I mean there may be some underlying reason for the insomnia, but if there is, I've never been able to figure out what it is.
Yeah.
I
I
just
mean,
yeah.
look, I can't sleep on DXM. And also like, I've had like 3 months of energy today, so like, I've had like a lot of caffeine
Yeah.
and the alcohol, so like, that's an issue. But like, uh, insomnia. I also suffer from like bouts of insomnia.
Hmm.
I've never like taken medication for it, but like really, what causes it for me is like it just like drinking loads of Monster Energy, like drinking loads of alcohol, and like just DXM late at night
Yeah.
just keeps us awake until the morning rises.
Yeah, I mean yeah, for me it started around like I don't know, 9, 10 years old, something like that. Just developed
Yeah,
terrible insomnia. Um, and yeah, the medication's the only thing that can put me to sleep. So I've been taking it my
damn
whole
dude,
life.
damn.
But yeah, if I don't take the meds, I will just stay awake indefinitely. I've never wanted to see how long I can stay awake, but the longest was 10 days, like I was saying earlier.
Oh yeah, I mean, like when I was like really withdrawn bad from alcohol, I had like a vomit bucket
Yeah.
next to my bed. I spent like 4 to 5 days like dry retching into it, and like
Mm-hmm.
blood vessel burst my nose, so I lost like 3 pints of blood into this
Jesus.
like vomit
Jesus.
bucket because I was like dry retching. I couldn't sleep because like every like I was having seizures, but like every other like like I don't know, like 5, 6 times an hour I would like
Uh,
retch into this bucket.
where they like,
So and I was like walking around. I was restless, and then it took us like 5 days to get to sleep.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. No,
and
when I
I
go
was
through a
like,
withdrawal, it takes anywhere between 3 to 6 days before I can sleep again.
oh yeah, no, it sucks, doesn't it?
Yep. Yeah, it blows ass.
Yeah, I
But
feel you there, man.
yeah, no, I've been there with the withdrawals many times. It's not a pleasant experience.
Yeah. worst addiction of my life is fapping.
Fapping?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I remember you talking about that the other night.
yeah, I've talked about it before with the bleach thing and the whole gelting incorrectly. Like, yeah,
Yeah, you said you
but
poured bleach on your dick.
yeah, I did.
Damn. Just to
Yeah,
stop yourself
so
from jerking off.
it
Jesus.
lasted 2 days, right? You know, it crusted over, and then I
Christ.
was like, I learned to jerk off anyway.
Man.
You know, it was like 3 times a day from that point, and then like, yeah, you know, back up to like 20, and then like, you know, I mean, that was when I was like jerking off like 40 times a day, and I was just like,
40?
it was like, it,
40
it was like, it
times.
was non-stop. It was just like, it was an autistic, um, habit, you know,
Yeah.
like threats or some shit. Because
Man.
I was like fully hickey Mori, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, didn't have any friends, didn't have a social life. I just like stayed in my bedroom and jerked off the porn. Actually,
Man.
like had like a computer monitor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like had like a shelf, put like you know wooden board across, right?
Yeah.
And put a nail on the wooden board and like put like four shelving brackets like to hold this wooden board in place, and then I just hung a monitor with like tie wraps,
Mm-hmm.
and you know it was like on me. I was laying in bed with a monitor in front of my face, and
So,
you know I had my mouse on the bed and the keyboard on me right side, and that was my life for like 10 years.
so you just created like a gooning coffin,
Yeah,
for lack
yeah,
of a
a
better word.
grinning coffin.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. It's just, yeah, man, I've
No,
never heard
no,
of
but
anything like
it's
that
true,
before.
right? I also like create like I also like got a hole in the ceiling, right? Because you know whenever I took a shower, right, a little like black mold formed, right, and it was causing like a
Uh,
mental fog, right? So I scraped all the black mold off, right?
Mm.
Created like uh like three fans stacked in like a cardboard cutout, put in loft, like you know, cardboard cutout, poked a hole in the ceiling, put the cardboard cutout in, put the fans in the cardboard cutout. So it
huh,
was like a wind tunnel, and
huh.
it was like an extractor fan, and I plugged in like I had an old motherboard which I didn't use anymore,
Hmm.
and plugged the fans into that. I plugged the motherboard into like a power supply unit, plugged that into like a socket, and that was the extractor fan. So I had like fresh air.
Huh.
It was like the ultimate uh goon cave.
Yeah.
Also like I had to walk in a very specific path because the only time I would leave the house is to get bottles of vodka, but later
I.
whiskey,
Yeah,
using
yeah.
my job seekers allowance. So the floor was just covered with like balls,
Oh,
like
man.
hundreds of them, like hundreds of like beer bottles.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I must have spent like literally a decades worth of like dual money on just pure vodka.
And and so you said you were living like that for like 10 years?
Yeah,
Man.
I was pissing in glasses, and it just, the only time I left, right, I would occasionally go outside for like 10-hour walks, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Just like walk down like some railway tracks and back up again.
And so, like, how'd you finally like get yourself out of that life?
Well, my mom kicked us out of the house,
Oh,
and I moved into my granddad's house. And then 4 years later, I um, you know, started working out, going to the gym, going to
that's good.
men's clubs. Um, Obviously, like socializing. I helped my dad build a business, etc.
That's good.
Yeah, so like and today I got really high and went and got beat up by a bunch of scumbag delinquents,
Yeah.
like a main character of an anime or some shit.
You know, I kind of understand your perspective now on, like, saying it's not that big of a deal, because I guess compared to what you've been through, it really isn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
see
know,
that.
also, right? I mean, jobs I've done, right? One time, right? Like the basement of this apartment, right? The sewage system had like backed up like 7 years ago.
Oh,
So there was like a 2 foot puddle of like human waste in the basement, and it was like sludge.
Jeez.
It was like like cheese,
Oh.
oh, Jesus.
and we had to like it was like tissue rolls and like bits of like corn in it, and it was green to start with, but then when you dug into it, it became yellow.
Dude.
And yeah, we filled like 2 wheelie bins full of it, full, and it was so full, right? It was like overstacked. It was so heavy that like the wheelie bin, like the wheels fell off the bin, right? And the only reason we got that contract, right, me and my dad,
Uh-huh.
was because the other guys were saying, well, we have to come in with hazmat suits for like
Oh.
protection, and it's going to cost like 700 quid,
And you
like
guys did
maybe
it
like
without.
1200. Yeah, we just put waders on and we did it for like 120.
Huh.
Yeah,
Man.
So you had to remove all that shit from by yourself,
it was
yourself.
a really shitty job. It was a really shitty contract. Let me tell you that.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Man. Well, it's sounds like you've lived a rough and interesting life, man.
Yeah. And also like just the shit in general, like doing like gardening, like like sanding off like punch holes in walls. It's like yeah. Weirdly enough, right? The only like interaction I got was from like mentally ill people,
Mm-hmm.
from like being severely mentally ill myself. Went in an
Sure.
environment for 5 years working with my dad, where like it was like government housing for mentally ill people.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Also, a bunch of other shit happened, but like like unrelated to that. Oh yes, it was an interesting time.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, treated a weird person. A very weird person. I'll say that much.
You said you're a weird person?
Yeah.
Well, you seem, we just met, but you seem like a cool guy, right? You've definitely got some
Oh no,
stories to tell, but...
buddy, we have met before.
Oh, have we?
You ever heard of a guy called Wrath of God 519?
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, it's me.
Oh my god,
Buddy, it's
dude.
me. It's me, man.
No way.
It is, yeah. It is, yeah.
Oh my god. I
Yeah.
knew you like
Ah,
12 fucking years ago, man.
oh no. Well, that's my life up until now.
Brother, oh my god. No, you
Are
guys
you
don't
sure?
understand. I met this dude like 12 years ago. I had no idea
Yeah.
it was you.
We're trying to create like we're trying to create like a film fiction competitor. It was really cringe. You know,
Oh
like
my god.
Lore I'm missing out on.
and the Cockroach Club, you know.
Yep. Yeah, I remember. I remember.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. Yeah, I mean, I don't keep in contact with anybody I knew back then, but like I always wondered what had
What
happened
became
to
of
all you
you?
guys. Yeah. Damn.
Well, I got like kind of ripped, and also beat up by like a bunch of kids. Also, I became a gooner, but I got out of it eventually.
Yeah, that's good, man. Oh, holy shit. I had no idea it was you. This is deep lore. Holy fuck. Um wow, dude. Well, it's
It's good to talk to you again, man.
Yeah, it's good to talk to you again. Holy crap. That was a fucking mind fuck right there. That was
Yeah.
the biggest plot twist that's happened to me in recent memory, man. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Actually built up a whole fucking story, and then gave us the biggest
Yeah,
plot
just
twist ever, dude.
dropped it on you.
Holy shit, bro. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
I knew 12 years ago.
Yeah.
In the fan fiction days,
Yeah, man.
we
God.
fought in the trenches together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, that was a different time, dude.
It was, yeah.
I was a
That
different
was
person
funny.
back then.
Oh, yeah, I definitely, yeah. You can really tell.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been through anything like what you have, but can't exactly say, the last decade's been great. It's been pretty up and down, but yeah, I'm just trying to clean up my life too, so I feel
Yeah. Hey, we're all going through it and we're all getting better step by step, you know?
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
no.
like, I've made, like, great progress, actually. Like, compared to where I was. I mean, I went into, like, the Guna Doom for, like,
Yeah, I
over a
know.
decade and just, like, rotted, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't stop going for walks, but, like, I couldn't ever get over that no-fap addiction, but, like, eventually I managed to, like, do no-fap and, like, not jerk off. I mean, currently I'm on, like, 7 days of no-fap.
That's great,
So,
dude. Fuck. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I had a little, taste of like the I'm a lot better now, but for most of the past 2 years I was just lying in bed drinking.
yeah, I've been there.
yeah, it just you know, it got pretty dark at some points.
Yeah,
You know, just like
I understand. Like,
getting out of bed and like wading through piles of cans.
yeah, I've literally been there. Like
Yeah,
the piss glasses.
I never got to that point, but
Yeah.
yeah, damn
One
man.
thing I never got to was the poop bottles. I mean, like, look, I've got like I had 2-year-old bottles of Lucasade filled with piss. That when I opened it, it smelled like concentrated vinegar, like mustard gas.
Jesus.
And I poured it down the toilet, and it was rank. It was a chemical weapon.
Yeah, dude.
That shit.
I would have
Because
just taken it out and thrown it in the trash.
it was like dark, dark piss, like a dehydration piss
Yeah,
that had been in the bottle for like a cloudy dehydration piss that
yeah,
had been
yeah.
in the bottle for like 2 years, and it was like, oh
Oh
my
my
God,
god, bro.
yeah. And
Whew.
it took forever to actually clean my room out because like it was just filled with fucking bottles. I mean, like, I just used to place them down, right?
Yeah,
And I like tiptoe around because it was like not joking, like it was like there was no room to actually step around the glass bottles.
sure.
I'd run out of space to put them under my bed.
Yeah,
It was like, you
yeah.
it was crazy. It was a crazy time, and I had like a bench with all me like knickknacks and shit,
That, yeah, that sounds like a
electrobladers.
journey through the underworld, dude.
Yeah, I mean, what I used to do, I used to smoke like 8 joints a day, like just
Jeez.
drink and masturbate all of the time in like a cycle.
Yeah,
And I think ran through like I think probably the only man in history, right? Not the only man, but like one of the only men to like go through X hentai, like from top to bottom in the inflation category,
what you you
or
look
like a
through
certain tag. Yeah, like the bottom category, right?
every
I
every, every
top
like
to bottom.
inflation porn on X hentai.
Yes, every single one.
Wow.
It was a 10-year journey. It took 10 hours a day.
Jesus.
Dude,
I made it.
you should write a book, man. You should write a book about all of this. I'm serious.
Yeah, I'm not joking either. I'm serious. I did actually like literally every inflation tagged work on accent I have seen.
I believe it. I believe it. Damn. But
Oh,
yeah,
mad.
man. Wow. Well,
That's
I'm
when I say like that's when I say like getting beat up by a bunch of kids is like I don't even care. It's
sure,
like it's
sure.
out. It's out. It's
Yeah,
like
no, I
it's
understand
not
your
even it
perspective.
doesn't even register as like traumatic anymore.
Yeah, yeah, no, I got you. The reason I keep saying go to the hospital is just 'cause, like, you know, hitting your head on the ground, getting punched.
I thought that was kind of weird. Like, but nah, I've had like a lot of head injuries over my life, so like yeah, you know,
Yeah, man. Yeah, Yeah, shit, man. This is a hell of a plot twist. I I honestly had no idea what happened to you, and I figured we'd probably never talk again. We'd never cross paths again.
I
Um,
thought it would be good content, you know. I thought like, hey, you know what?
well, you were
You
right.
should come on Absolute Unit stream because you know this would
Hell of
like, yeah,
content.
this would be good content for 'em,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, man.
Also, it was a good catch up with you, you know.
What was that?
I'm saying it was good to catch up with you, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah, for sure.
whiskey
Yeah,
man.
no, it's great to hear from you. Mm, but yeah, so shit. Um, sorry, I'm kind of speechless. Yeah, happy you're still alive and kicking.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, my life is on the up and up lately, actually. I mean,
It's
aside
good.
from like a few hiccups,
Yeah, sure.
I think I just need to stop drinking and taking drugs, and then like, you know,
Yeah,
with the NoFap thing, I'll probably be fine. I'll probably make it. You know.
yeah, yeah. I mean, you know,
I
I
hope you
have
do, man.
spent the last 2 years trying to just relentlessly trying to quit drinking, and I finally got there. And you know, I've only been sober for like 11 days now, but already it's made a huge difference in my
Yeah.
mental health.
Like literally 7 days for me.
Yeah,
NoFap.
yeah, man. Yeah, get rid of the alcohol. I would definitely recommend that. Um,
Well, I don't have any alcohol to like buy, and also I've given me credit card to me mother, so I
that's good.
couldn't buy it anyway.
That's
That's
good.
good. Yeah, yeah. No, I tried that once. Um, a few years ago. I uh, I gave my credit card to my parents, and you know, I was just like, you know, I'll come over like once a week or whatever, and
Just to
you know,
do
just
groceries.
yeah, yeah, and then like if you guys could come, one of you guys could come with me to get groceries, make sure I don't buy any alcohol, and then take the credit card back once it's
Yeah,
done.
that's what I'm doing.
Yep, yep, and then we, you know, within like 2 days, I had gotten a new credit card and I was back to buying alcohol again.
I know, right? Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
At least you put an effort, though.
yeah. I mean, I tried everything. Um,
Yeah,
didn't make any progress until I got on this antabuse drug, and that's been a huge change for
yeah.
me already.
Sometimes it takes like radical treatment, and even then,
Yeah.
I mean, personally, right? I mean, like I tried to like the reason I went under alcohol was to stop masturbating.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Just
No.
smoking weed,
Replace one
but you
addiction
know,
with another.
you know, I stopped smoking weed. I drank more. I stopped drinking so much. I just popped more, and then I continued drinking, and then like it fucking spiraled from there.
Jesus.
But you know, DXM can kind of like replace popping for me, I think. But I don't want that. I want to because you know, like weirdly enough, right, when I stopped alcohol, I went on like 8 months energy a day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I lost all feeling in my legs, you know, me
Oh.
in my feet, sorry. You know, my feet would become completely numb. I would get swollen ankles. I couldn't walk properly. I would like get up in the morning and I'd be like hobbling like an old man
Yeah.
with like temporary diabetes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. Swelling in the
Yeah, and,
ankles,
and it went
numbness.
away. And it
Huh.
went away when I just stopped the Monster Energy.
Huh. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
that
because I
stuff's
wasn't I
terrible for
wasn't
you.
eat, I wasn't eating any carbs either. So like, wasn't
Yeah.
eating any carbs. So like, just stopped eating like 8 to 10 or drinking 8 to 10 Monster Energy cans a day, and you know, problem went away. And now I
Yeah.
can walk as much as I want and no sore feet.
Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I mean, fucking energy drinks. I'm not surprised you got temporary diabetes. There's so much sugar and fucking chemicals in that shit.
Yeah,
But I'm glad you recovered.
yeah. I mean, like literally, it just took like I recovered in like a week. It literally like you know I was drinking that shit for like 3 weeks, and that's when I like started getting the symptoms of like I couldn't walk anymore because my legs were like my ankles were swollen, me I had poor circulation in my feet,
Right.
and that like literally just went away.
Hmm.
Within like a week of like ceasing Monster Energy consumption.
Hmm.
'Cause I eat like a meat only diet,
Damn.
you know, like like salmon, like um, was it the cheap bacon, like off cooked
Turkey
bacon,
turkey bacon?
yeah, like cooking bacon,
Oh, gotcha.
yeah, it's like misshapen, and like the bacon offcuts, they sell it for cheap. Also get like a load of like pork shoulders that are cut into like strips, wrapped in tin foil. I cook that, and basically just salmon, your fish, and that's my diet. And
Yeah.
nuts. Eat a lot of like I eat like a shitload of peanuts. I go for like a half kilo of like peanuts a day because they're just like plant fat,
Right. Yeah.
fiber, and protein, and very little carb.
Yeah. So just high fat, high protein diet.
Yeah, and I'm not fat. You know, when I'm off the Monster Energy, I'm off the cider. I lose a bunch of weight, I gain a bunch of muscle, and it's like,
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah. Well, when you got off the monsters and started eating like meat and nuts, you probably like went into ketosis.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm pretty lean.
Yeah.
I'm quite muscular. If you look in general, like, you see as like flexing, like,
Yeah. No, I saw the picture you put in there. Yeah,
yeah,
you look good, especially for someone who just got beat up by a bunch of kids on bikes.
yeah. Also, I do like a lot of neck training, was it like when you like press your head in one direction, you like push against your own muscles, like dynamic tension, I think it's
Okay.
called.
Mm.
Yeah, I use that to like train my neck muscles, like cures all neck pain and a bit of back pain. Recently started going to the gym with me mom and her boyfriend, which
Yeah.
is pretty cool.
Yeah,
And I've noticed the back and neck pain has like just disappeared. You know,
yeah,
like
that's
if you build a
good.
strong neck, and through like dynamic tension, just like push against it, and just do like a set of like 6 like pushes. You may feel your muscle, you may feel your neck crack. You know, do it as hard as you can, and it's like basically cures neck pain forever because
Hmm.
your neck is like no longer struggling to hold up your head. You've got like
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
like your neck is stronger than it needs to be, so it's having an easier time supporting your head, but it doesn't get sore. So you can like have bad posture and it doesn't matter. you know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, let me
Also, the same
see.
applies to the back. Like it makes your back, like having a muscular back is like I've been doing lots of deadlifts.
Hmm.
Like it makes your back very inflexible and it makes it hard to track your back. But at the same time, you can have very poor posture and never get back pain.
Hmm.
Yeah, let
I
me
can just
see.
sit hunched over on a computer all day and just never experience any back pain.
I'm trying to think. Let me see. In the time since I've last talked to you, I because back when we used to hang out, I was like super out of shape, you know,
Yeah.
flabby fuck, and yeah, in the time since I last spoke to you, I started working out. I got really into it. Um, you know, nothing complicated. Just like push-ups, sit-ups, body weight exercises, crunches, and then running.
Have you tried?
Right?
Have you tried like Superman poses where you like lift you lie on your stomach and you lift your hands up and your legs up?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
um,
do that.
yeah,
That
and
like trains your back muscles.
yeah, and then I got in really good shape, and everything was great. And then a couple years ago, my my drinking got completely out of control. I stopped working out,
Uh,
and now I'm all just fucked again. So gotta
you can
do it
get
all
back
over
into
now.
it.
Yeah, no, I just gotta
You
do it
can
over.
you can bet you can get back into it, man.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, no,
and it does make it does help you. It makes you feel better,
oh yeah,
like
absolutely.
emotionally.
Yeah, no, when I was
It
in
helps
shape,
with
my
anxiety.
mental health like improved massively. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's definitely
Also,
a goal of mine.
do like no fap.
What was that?
I'm saying do no fap. Sorry, my
Oh,
mom is calling me.
oh, okay. No worries.
Just gonna put that down. I'm catching up with my mate. I'm just gonna tell her like talking to somebody right now. No, sorry, I'm just gonna text my mom.
Yeah, yeah, no problem. I want to see them kiss already. All right, settle down, chocolate. All right, potato. You have a good one, man. Thanks for sticking with us so long in this stream. It's been a hell of a ride. Man,
Right.
ride. Oh,
So Pascal made like a video game.
really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
like
Yeah,
he made like a witches like he made like a platform. He never published it. He made like a demo. It
do
was
you
like It was actually really good.
Do you still talk
It's
to
like
him?
I tried to, yes, occasionally, but like only over like Steam, and to be honest, I was really like massively alcoholic at the time I contacted him.
Sure,
So
sure.
like I made like a really bad impression.
Sure, yeah. No, I understand.
And, you know when you're like desperate for like attention and it's like, oh,
Yeah,
you know how it is.
yeah, no, he always seemed like the least crazy one out of all of us.
He was, yeah, he kind of made it. You know, he kind of like he got himself a job. He learned the program. He became like a game developer,
It's good to
and
hear.
you know, I think he's doing quite well for himself.
That's great to hear. Man.
Yeah, and I think Fiddlesticks, to my knowledge, is I don't know. He went off grid and became like a soldier or some shit. I don't know. Um, not really genned up on that guy.
Yeah. Man, yeah. It's been a long time since I thought about all this stuff.
Yeah, and childhood memories, man.
Yeah, I mean, it was so long ago. It kind of, yeah, like I said before, it just seems like a different life.
Yeah, it does. Really does. I was like, they're completely different people from back then.
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
yeah. I had like a
Like,
legitimate job for a while. I tried to have like a career and everything, but I couldn't do it. You know, yeah,
yeah,
at
same
my
here.
core, I'm still just a fucking internet degenerate. Like this is where I belong.
Yeah, I mean, same here. I mean, I tried the whole like job stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I went through like multiple agencies, but like weirdly enough, like for these agencies, right, they
Hmm.
didn't pay me on time.
Oh.
So I actually ended up like in a row. So I actually ended up losing money.
Oh fuck.
Um, you know, if I had just stayed on the dual collecting benefits and pretending to apply for work, I would have made more money than if I had actually just worked.
Hmm.
And then it's like, you know, when I was working for my dad, he wasn't paying us because like he
Right.
wasn't making enough money.
Sure. It's family
So,
thing. I get it.
yeah, and you know, I was paying for like half the meals. What
Yeah.
ended up happening, right? I ended up I like actually ran out of money. So that like kind of like curved me drinking because I would run out of money at the checkout when I went to like buy groceries.
Sure. Sure.
And one time, I think the third time that happened, he was like, "This can't go on." He paid us like 1,400 quid because
Hmm.
he pays us in like back wages. You know, he's like, when I have the money, I will pay you. But like, you know, in like 5 years.
Right.
I think he's gonna pay me. I think he's gonna pay me now because he's got like a new contract doing like alarm repair with another company.
Well, that's
What he
good.
did in the past, and he's making like 300 quid a day. So maybe he'll like give us a lump sum.
Yeah. I hope you get some cash
But
in your pocket.
yeah, but to be honest, right, it was never about the money. I didn't care about the money. It was all about like gaining experience and just like getting out of the house, you know.
Sure. Sure. Yeah. But you know, money always helps.
Oh yeah. Well, money makes the world go round.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It's like, oftentimes though, like you don't have anything to spend it on because YouTube is free, porn is free.
Yeah,
Stay with your soul.
man. I still can't believe you went through the entire inflation tag on X Hentai.
It was epic.
That's like one
It
man
was epic,
building a
really.
skyscraper by himself.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude, you should write a book.
I have like permanent marks on my dick. I mean, like
Christ.
you would think they were tattoos, but
Wow.
no, they're just like permanent black marks. I think they're like skin calluses.
They're what?
I think they are skin calluses.
Oh. Wow.
It's also lumpy and deformed, but like, yeah, my dick looks like a victim of like an African. You know how they put like ring tires around like Africans put like tires around some guy like necklace.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dick looks like that. Looks like a necklace victim,
your, your dick's like
basically.
a battle hardened soldier
Yeah,
who's like a
yeah.
prisoner of war for 10 years.
Oh, it's taken like a nuclear bomb's worth of pounding. Like I'm not joking. Kinetic, speaking in terms of kinetic energy, you know,
Yeah.
the amount. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, if you add up like all the joules of energy your dick's absorbed, it's like a hydrogen bomb's worth.
yeah, yeah. Or you power out home for like 10 years. Power out home for like a decade.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Well,
miniature Hiroshima.
hey man, at least you got a sense of humor about it. That's like half the battle
Yeah.
right there.
uh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, 'cause I've had times, in the past few years where I've just gotten super bitter and shit, and
Oh yeah,
that just tears you apart.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Worst part is like I kind of blame my dad, but it's not my dad's fault.
Sure, yeah.
It's like, well, it's partly my dad's fault, but like, it's like I can't blame him. It's like it was the times he lived in. He was brought up and he loves it his own way.
Hmm.
And also my mom. I mean, they were both boomers, so yeah. What can you do?
Yeah. What can you do? Just, yeah, I mean, do what you can with what you got, as corny as it sounds.
I chalk it up to like victim of circumstance personally.
Yeah.
At this point, it's like I'm just a victim of like circumstance and like poor decision making.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know, like it's like you have to watch your habits because your habits become like ingrained,
Hmm.
and that ingrained habits become like well, actions become habits, and then habits become ingrained, and then ingrained habits become the part of your personality, and then the personality becomes your character, and that's you
Yeah,
over time.
that's
And if
good
all
way
you're
of putting
doing
it.
is like addiction, it's like it's not a good way to live,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, absolutely. God.
You gotta get out of that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, you know, there were so many times, like a long time ago, you know, maybe like 10 years ago, where I could have like chosen to stop drinking, stop doing drugs,
Oh, I
but
know, right?
yeah, and I just didn't. And eventually it got to the point where I didn't have that choice anymore, and that's when life
Yeah,
got really fucked up.
yep. When it becomes a serious addiction, it's like you no longer have a choice, and it's like you know it's gonna ruin your life, but you just like do it anyway because it's like fucking, you know,
Yeah,
like
it's like,
you can't get away from masturbating because it's like part of your body,
yeah, it's just
you
wired
know.
into your brain, into your nervous system.
Also, it's like hands reach away.
Yeah, yeah,
And also, I understand because, I've gone to the shops. Like, you know, I told all of the local shops, right? All three of them in my
mm,
local area, do not serve me alcohol, please. And they been very
sure,
good. And they've, you know, I still go and buy eggs and that and Monster Energy from them, but they won't serve us alcohol.
mm,
But what I would do is, you know, even though I had knackered ankles, I would just walk, you know, all the way over to the shops because I would get like a tenner out.
mm,
When I would go grocery shopping, I would get a tenner out, just go and buy alcohol.
yeah,
Eventually, I took a picture of me card, started buying it online. It's like defeats the purpose.
right, yeah,
Yeah,
no, yeah. I thought about telling, like, you know, because I've been going to the same liquor store for a long time. I thought about telling
yeah,
them to not sell me alcohol, but the problem is I live in Portland, so you know there's another liquor store 2 blocks down the street. There's like 4
yeah,
bars within like 5 blocks of where I live, and
yeah. So
it's just everywhere.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
yeah, man, it's
And you like replace one addiction with another. I mean, like,
yeah,
I went off fapping and now it's like I went on DXM every day
yeah,
for like 2 weeks.
yeah. No, I've done a
And
lot
I
of that.
only had like 13 today, so that was like, you know, I haven't slept, but I occasionally have the odd day where I'm not on DXM.
Yeah, well, I
That's not
feel
too
you on
bad.
the not sleeping. Jesus Christ. Been, see, been streaming for like
25 hours.
25 hours now.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah, I didn't really plan
Oh,
on doing this
is
when I
your
started.
chat all right?
What's that?
I'm saying, is your chat all right?
I yeah, I don't know how you doing, chat. We're sorry, we've been kind of ignoring you, just catching up here. Um, yeah. How are you guys? Chilling, still alive. It's good, good,
Yep, that's still yeah.
fine. Yeah,
I
we're
died
just.
from the plot twist.
What was that?
I died from the plot twist.
Yeah, I almost did too.
I'm fine. Chocolate.
Yeah, sorry, Mario, if we're trying kind of like drowning you out. It's just,
No. It's okay. Y'all are catching up. I don't mind.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like feel free to chip in, man. You know?
Yeah?
I mean, I haven't really experienced any like much like addiction and shit like that with y'all, like y'all have. So I'm like, I can't really like,
Oh, thank God for that.
I can't
You
really
don't want
relate.
to.
Yeah.
You know. But I mean, it sounds like y'all are both getting better. You know, Mac over here is
Yeah.
you know, taking the pill to help him with the alcohol, and you know, you sound like you're doing better. I mean, even though you're on
Oh yeah.
DMX and alcohol, but you know, hey, you're at least you're trying.
Yeah. But I'm doing much better. I'm like going to man's clubs, you know. I'm not no longer like stuck in a single room. I'm like going out and like communicating with people.
Yeah, no, that's
Like, you
great.
know,
Yeah.
well, I say communicating. Sometimes maybe I should learn to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I like
Or, you know,
isolation makes everything so much worse.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, but sometimes there's a reason why you don't talk to random strangers.
Sure. Yeah.
Those random strangers might just be bad people.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, give you a broken nose and a concussion.
Yeah. Just because I could.
Yeah, what a bunch of pricks.
Think they should be thanking you weren't sober.
Well, if I was sober, it would never happen because I wouldn't have talked to them.
Yeah.
That's
I
true.
would have
That's
the
true.
good sense. I would have the good sense not to do so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. Also, Jesus Christ, I can like feel the Steiner coming on.
Oh,
Hang on.
they hit you in the eye.
Oh yeah, I'm getting a black eye now.
Ah, shit.
Oh damn.
Yeah, that's gonna swell up.
Go put some ice on it, bro.
Like yeah, I've got like a scratch and like yeah, my eyes like that's gonna be like black eye. Yeah. Like I say though, I've had worse.
But
Yeah.
put some at least put some ice on it so it doesn't
Self-inflicted.
get worse. You know.
Like it actually doesn't even register as like traumatic anymore, you know? It's
Yeah.
like whatever.
Yeah,
It's
but
like a learning experience. You know, and
it's just
a nice chance to catch up. In fact,
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's wild.
yeah, you have to look up on the bright side of life.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm I'm glad I brought you on. God.
It was really good to catch up with you again, man.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. We were like, I was like talking to you in the chat last night, and I, I had no idea it was you. I just thought you were just a random dude.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
You fucking saved that plot twist, huh? For just the right moment.
I did. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, like yeah.
it
You know,
worked out perfectly.
it was a good time. It was a good time. It would make good content, you know.
Yeah, no, I couldn't have written it better.
Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Actually,
Thank you, Wonton, for the
oh wonton.
stream elements there, and God bless you.
Yeah. Some guy is saying, yeah, DMX is dead. It's DXM.
Yeah.
Yeah, I meant to say
You got the
DXM.
lettering
Sorry.
wrong.
Sorry.
Oh, no. People get them crossed all the time. Um, it's like seeing two separated Siamese twins be at long last together. Yeah, man, we go way fucking back.
Fuck yeah.
Daisy, stop being racist in the chat, please.
Daisy's back?
Yep, she's back.
Oh man.
Hmm?
I just saw it.
Yes, it is golden eye.
Man.
You know what? I'm not going to say racial slurs.
Yeah,
Here to speak.
I'd appreciate if you didn't, because YouTube just really doesn't like it.
Yeah. I don't worry, man. I got you. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say that soon.
Yeah, I dropped a few of those on this channel, but try to keep them sparse. Oh man, I think I'm starting to fade a little bit.
Mm.
I think it's about that time.
Yeah, pretty soon.
Yeah, about that time to go to sleep.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I hope you can get some sleep once that shit
Yeah,
wears off.
probably around like 9 o'clock-ish. Probably gonna crash out around like 9 o'clock and get to bed.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I did this, because I've been falling asleep around like 10 or 11 o'clock. You know, waking up in the evening. Sleeping schedule's been absolutely fucked. So I figured I'll just stay up all day and then go to sleep early tonight.
Yeah, yeah, I've done that before multiple times.
Yeah. Well, yeah, shit, man.
Yeah,
It's
it was
good.
like really great seeing you, man.
Yeah, it's
It's
great to hear from you,
yeah,
and
fucking great to like meet up again.
yeah, I mean, like, and don't be a stranger. I'm on Discord. I'm streaming all the time, so I'm around.
Yeah. All right. Well,
All right,
I'm gonna log off now. So
all right, brother. Yeah,
yeah,
God, it's great to talk to you again, and
yeah.
yeah,
I love you, mate.
glad
I'm
you're
I'm
on.
so glad we could I'm so glad we could talk again. It's like it's been a good night.
Yeah, man.
Totally
It's
worth it.
yeah. I mean, you've definitely been through some shit, but I'm glad you're like on a recovery path. I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Right. Well.
All right, brother.
All right.
Well, hopefully we'll talk
I'll
again
s-
soon.
I will see you later.
All right, dude. Have a good
Goodbye.
one. All right. All
See you
right.
later,
Catch you
man.
later. Man, of all the things I didn't expect tonight.
What a fucking twist.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Wow. if I wasn't so fucking tired, I would like go into the backstory more, but I'm fading fast.
Dying.
Let's see. We're 90 minutes into this stream, so we made it 25 and a half hours.
Yeah, about.
We did it, guys. I didn't think I was going to be able to do the 24-hour stream, but there it is. There it is. Chats, thank y'all for sticking with us through this. Wow. Thanks to everybody who gave super chats. Yeah, I'm pretty out of it, but it's been a great time, and you know, I'll be streaming again tomorrow nights, and yeah, I guess I'll see you all then. Mario, thanks for coming on, and thank you for the fucking image edit. Yeah, no, that's gonna be tomorrow's thumbnail for sure.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, guys, I think that's a wrap. I will see you all tomorrow night. So have a good one.
Alright, see y'all. Bye.